Where's my current stream? I'm streaming right now. Hold up. Let me just see if the game's visit. What the fuck? Where's the? What in the fuck? First of all, where's my stream? Second of all, why is Geometry Dash not viewing? Okay, there it is. What? If I do capture specific window, Geometry Dash. Now? Oh, there it is. There we go. Amazing. I've already practiced some parts. I still haven't done 67, but I think I'm just gonna skip to 61. I also optimized my microphone so your eardrums aren't gonna get fucking blown out whenever you hear me screaming. I don't know what happened, but I suddenly got a shot of motivation. Okay, how's my FPS? Because why don't I see my FPS? This is just locked at 100. Isn't that supposed to be different? I mean, okay, bro, how can I view my FPS? Options. Beats and graphics. Oh, there it is. I don't know why it was hidden. Maybe it's because of the new texture pack that I loaded. What the fuck? Why did I start off I hope I won't get myself into such sketchy situations. Okay, bro, what is going on? I still have Discord on. Dumbass. Holy shit, OBS is taking up so much shit. I'm already streaming, so... can't change it now. Okay, let me move you guys like right here. What? Can I disable these red buttons on my wooting? They're annoying. Okay, so the stream sometimes has a lag spike. Amazing. Can I switch my FPS mid-stream? Where's FPS? Fuck no, I can't. Okay. I think I'm back. I'm back up on the servers, but I want you guys to have a smoother viewing experience. God damn it. Fuck it, I guess we just have to roll with it. I don't even know if anything was recording at all. Thankfully recording. How did I die like that? I'm sure they'll buffer the damn click. Okay. Let's go from DLN. Woohoo! Already got 64. Wow. Bro. Okay. I hope I'm not gonna be dying at 66 very often. Oh my god, now I'm watching my stream, it's so chopped, holy crap. If I reduce my FPS even more. No, the game just feels chopped. And it's genuinely unpleasant to... Okay, what if I do 120 FPS? 120 FPS does make the stream look better. So what if I do CBF extrapolate? What? Fucking hell, bro. Oh, damn it. Alright then. So many issues today. So many issues today. I mean, I care more about the viewer's experience, so I'm gonna play on 120 FPS then. Never mind, it doesn't do shit. Well, I guess that's the best I'll be able to do. Oh my god, first attempt past failures part, we got 77%. Insane. Okay, I don't need more of my GPU, I need more of my CPU. Or shit, I don't know. I don't know what this does. I don't know what it means in English. And to be honest, fuck that. If that's the best I'm gonna do, then that's the best I'm gonna do. Died at 66 20 times? No, hell no, that's way more. I know I've died there more times. Maybe if I do like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in a constant pattern on that ball. Yeah, no, that won't work. Dude, that 62% click is the bane of my existence. I hate it so much. I don't hate it more than this pink or bad TMN part, but I think it's equally as bad. I think it's equally as bad. I hate you so much. No! 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 97. 97. No. 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 Oh my god. Oh my goodness, I'm literally shaking. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I've never been so nervous before in my life. My head feels light. My head feels light. My head feels light. No, 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 no. There is no way something's bad gonna happen to me. There's no way something's bad gonna happen to me. No, 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 no. But dude, 97. I was not expecting that. Oh my god, we're not even 25 minutes in! We're not even 25 minutes in! Okay, no, I have to take a break. I have to take a break. Oh. Dude. If this is what 56 to 97 did to me, I do not want to know what 100% is gonna do to me. Okay, I have to distract myself. New hardest achievement for real. Let me see if you're playing. That was insane. At least I did not get dizzy. Bro! If I would have got dizzy, I literally cannot speak. If I were to get dizzy, I would literally have to cut the stream off. I would have to cut the stream off. Because I value my health more than this. Okay, maybe I can do it twice in a row. I'm still shaking, dude. It's been like 5 minutes and I'm still shaking. Yo! Okay, let's go back to Zodiac, but... What the fuck?! 97! Bro, that's a fluke from 84! I mean, I'm genuinely not surprised that I fluked all the way to the last part, because, well... The parts in between Slim Jims and the last part are pretty easy, except for the 91%? Ball click. Okay. I feel better now. I feel better. I can continue. Dude, if I have to be honest, I personally think Geometry Dash is one of those games that you don't shatter limits in. It's that type of game that shatters your limits. It breaks. You don't break the game. The game breaks you. That might have sounded corny if I'm being honest, but I genuinely don't give a shit. I genuinely think Geometry Dash is those types of games. 72, okay. Respectable. That is very respectable. I'd say 72% is one of those runs that I have to get from 56 every single stream from now on. That I'm gonna go from 56 because obviously if I'm gonna be going from like 43 or 38, then well, if that's not obvious enough, then wait, I'm trying to form a sentence. I mean, the sentence, not a sentence. I can form sentences. And I already forgot what I was talking about. PKDHD moment. Bro, now I'm gonna keep dying to 66 because I know that I'm not gonna get anywhere close to 97 for like the next few streams. That release is so difficult. I mean, the release itself isn't really difficult, it's just that under pressure. I mean, obviously that's gonna be a very difficult release. Kind of disappointing I didn't get 100%, but hey, now we're only 3% away from getting the goal. I don't even know if I know the definition of performance. Oh well. Dude, now I'm gonna keep dying to 6. I told you guys. I told y'all. I'm gonna keep dying to 66 now. Now I'm gonna keep dying to stupid places. That might be the stupidest way you could go out on Panuto's part. There is not a singular stupider way that you could die on Panuto's part. What? Panuto's part twice in a row. Holy. Okay, for a second I thought I was gonna get it 3 times in a row, but no. Now I'm gonna die in every single stupid spot. I'm telling you, bro. That is like my 4th time dying there today. Bro! Dying there almost twice in a row is crazy. no. I'm telling you, I'm gonna have the stupidest deaths. Which I've said like already for the 4th time. But dude, the excitement from 56 to 97 is still in. I'm still slightly nervous from getting 97. And it's been more than 20 minutes. What the fuck? Okay, I'm selling, dude. I'm gonna go practice Panudo's part once more. Because I'm not gonna let all these deaths down. And then I won't attempt it, cool. Can I rebind one of these red keys? Red buttons. Okay, let me try a different spot for the loading. I'm just gonna keep it like that. Bro! I got 75 to 100 for the 7th time! What? This is my 7th run of 75 to 100. Okay, I'm ready. We can do this! We can do this! I just said we to nobody. Is that one of the symptoms for schizophrenia? I'm afraid I could be a schizo again. I was bound to die there anyway. But bro, doing that 75 to 100 run was so worth it. Okay. Oh, we're about to die 900 times on 56%. Has anyone not died at this TMN ship from 0? I genuinely want to know. On an attempt, that was not a fluke. That was not a fluke. Not counting flukes because obviously, well, flukes are flukes. Oh, two more deaths. God damn it, 79 again. Wow, I died there 7 times. That is ridiculous. Bang, one more. Bang! 900 deaths at 56. That's not an achievement at all. But it does show that I had a shit ton of, that I did a shit ton of attempts on 56. I genuinely think 20%, if not even more, if of my total attempts is just fucking TMN attempts. Is it fucking raining or something? Oh my god, it is raining. Jo, mamo, zamknąć okno? Alright, I'll be right back. Ale nie przestałem streamować, ale no jednak ważniejsze jest to, żeby się upewnić. Alright, I had to go check up on something. I'm back. I died at 58 500 times? Damn. I almost got Slim Jims twice. Oh my goodness. That would be insane if I could get Slim Jims twice. Okay, I'm gonna take a break from TMN's part. I'm gonna play just something completely different. This works. Damn. Damn, 46 and 38. Decent. This is the most heavenly part of the song, if I'm being honest. From 38, that's so heavenly. Not the original, this mashup. Huh. 45 to 50. Not bad. You know what, I might as well go from 43 since this is one of those runs that I want to get in order to get Zodiac down to 4 runs. So I'm just gonna do this run. I need to get 43 to 56%. Then 56 to 126% from 0. I already got 26. I already got 26 to 45 on one of my recordings. I just gotta find it, cut out the part, and boom. Now that I think about it, I think I'm gonna do it right after this. Or maybe not, because I'm gonna be extremely tired. Okay, that was just stupid. Damn, 52! Wait, I haven't even practiced Sammy's part. Surely I'll be fine. Ah, that was a perfectly good jump. Bro, this ball jump is so strangely difficult. Dude, why do I keep... What am I doing, dude? Also, I've started to notice how much worse I am at this start position than I am at TMN's part. I mean, Juho's part. Dude. I can't get a 13% run. And from TMN's part, I'm doing stuff like 97. What the hell? I played TMN for such a big amount of time. I think TMN's part so far took me like 40 plus hours to do, accounting for attempts off stream. Dude. I genuinely think I do. I think just runs from TMN's part are accountable for like 40 hours alone of my Geometry Dash playtime, and I have 600 hours, not accounting for all of the hours that I had from when I used to play on a pirated version, on which I have like 1,200. Not sure, you cannot really count hours on a pirated copy. Overall, I have almost 2,000 hours on Geometry Dash. And only now I'm starting to make my move. My hardest was 9 circles for literally almost 10 months before I beat Windy Landscape. Then Crazy 2, which now I claim to be my hardest. Even though a lot of people think Windy Landscape is easier than Crazy 2. I personally think Crazy 2 is just a tiny bit harder than Windy Landscape. Simply because of the more varied amount of game modes, more complex gameplay, and all that. Just more deco too, which clumps up your vision sometimes. And while yes, the Crazy series is supposed to have incredible visuals and sometimes even blinding, but I still think I still think Crazy 2 is harder than Windy Landscape. Which is why I'm saying that I'm jumping from Crazy 2 and not Windy Landscape. I've also beaten Stalemate in less than 500 attempts, but Stalemate is easier than Crazy 2 and Windy Landscape. Just personally, I think Stalemate is the easiest insane demon in the game. But that memory wave made out of fucking blocks is so incredibly annoying because of the hitboxes. Hold up, let me do like a run of 75 to 100 first. Dude, imagine I get a third 75 to 100 run in this session. I don't know if that's gonna happen. I'm really just trying to practice Venuto's wave, because obviously it's the hardest thing in the world, and we all know it. Okay, apparently those double clicks are bothering me. So let's go practice them too. Bruh. What? That might have been the strangest way to transition into the 93% ship. What? I only had this happen to me like twice. Both of which were irrelevant runs. From irrelevant percentages. I think both of them were from 80 even. I think? Because this one was obviously from 80, I'm playing from 80 right now. But I don't know from what percentage was the... other attempt in which I transitioned into the 93% ship like that. I genuinely have no idea. Okay, bro, that double click on the ball is genuinely bothering me. Okay, there we go. Got 80 to 100. So now, let's do 75 to 100. Logical. I genuinely just got a third run of 75 to 100 in one session of Zodiac. That is insane. Okay, let's go from 56. I feel so confident that I'm gonna be able to get 56 to 100 today. That was, I was expecting to die there, if I'm being honest. But we got to wait, I just realized we got to Slim Jim's part twice in one stream. Maybe we can get it 3 times? Wow, that was a stupid death. If I don't get it this stream, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get it next stream. Bruh. Oh, we're about to die 950 times on 56%. Wait, I had more than 400 times on 59? I don't believe it is. It must be over 1,000 by now. Well, that's because Death Tracker updated to V3. And I lost all my tracking progress. But I mean, I got the most important stuff back, so I don't really see a problem with it. No! No, please, please. I died after this. Oh, we got the Slim Jims 3 times. God damn! In one stream, Slim Jims 3 times. That's insanity. Why am I dying to the TMN UFO? Honestly, that's a pretty good question. Okay. Cool, I died at 65, let's go. I think that's my first 65% death of the day. I think it is. Damn, what did I have to Okay, I'm losing consistency. I think I'm gonna do a few more attempts and I'm gonna try going from 0. Like, you know, give myself a break from TMN's part. Or maybe from 7%. Yep, I keep dying to 62%. Need to give myself a break. Okay, I kinda suck at this robot. I have this so under-practiced. It's crazy. Legitimately, all my focus for the past few streams was just TMN. Nothing else at all. Seven to 11. Ah, we got 7-11 in GD now. Actually, gotta kind of practice this ball. Whew, 18. Not bad. Okay, since when did I get so good at this weird gravity transition on 14%? I literally made myself a specific start position just to practice this goddamn gravity portal because of how stupid it is. Wait, can I just do this? Oh my god, I'm big brain. It is gonna take me a while to get used to, but shit, it's gonna be so worth it. keep dying at 12 now. It isn't the easiest to do this, but I personally think it's easier than doing this god forbidden transition. Maybe since I'm already used to that transition, maybe I shouldn't change it. You know what, never mind, I'm just gonna keep the good old-fashioned way. Apparently I suck at the transition into Bionox's part 2. Okay, let's get back to TMN. Okay, I keep dying to 62. I don't know how did I just survive that, but... Never have I ever died. I have never died there from 56. Genuinely, I have never died there from 56. What? Wait, what just happened? What? This is my usual click pattern. I should not have died there. Okay, first time dying there today. I have died to that input before, but I've never ever died to this specific spike. Cool. I guess, bro. died at 56,000 times already. Since Death Tracker V3 dropped. Because by now I'm pretty sure I would have gotten like 2,500 deaths on 56%. It's getting kind of late. Probably gonna stream until 2 hours and 20 minutes, so like half an hour more, and just gonna go. Because well, it's halfway to 10 p.m. so. Do some practicing. Oh hell no, I hope I don't die like that. I swear, if I die like that, I'm genuinely gonna crash out. Dying on the release? Honestly, that's fair. That release is fairly difficult, so yeah, that's fair if you die on that release at 77. But I swear, if I die on that open ass gap, don't think about it, honest. If I die on that open gap from 56, I'm genuinely about to crash out. Damn, 94! Whoa! Okay, maybe 75 will work out. I swear to God, if I get a 4, 75 to 100 run. Okay, my focus is kind of starting to get fucked up, so I think I'm just